Something troubles me about the wounded knight's account. He claims he fell chasing a figure in the darkness that he saw outside the eastern gate. Yes? But the main road leads to the southwestern gate. Since we arrived in Whiteburn Front, I've seen no travelers arrive by the eastern gate. Moreover, he said he glimpsed a silhouette illuminated by the light of the city, which would imply that the Inquisitor came from the north of the eastern gate, not south. But it cannot be so. That way lies not but a deep chasm. Assuming Sir Joelot is not misremembering, the Inquisitor's behavior that night makes absolutely no sense, at least to me. Mayhap retracing his steps will shed some light on this mystery. Okay, so we'll just retrace the steps. He said he was going around the gate. Maybe I should use my chocobo. Alright, let's go. He made his way around the gate. Patrolling. He saw the light of the city. So it should have been here. He said he fell. The chasm, and this is the bottom of the chasm. Big ol' dragon body. Oh. Get rid of these. What's under the slow mound? Buddy. Of course. And it's the Inquisitor's body. If it's been under that much snow, surely the one that we saw was not the Inquisitor, but an imposter. Well, I know I got some news. It's not some good one. Well, then again, it hasn't been good for a while. You found something, didn't you? Well, don't keep me waiting in suspense. Let's see it. Given the context of this anaesthetical, I believe you have just made the acquaintance of the real Inquisitor Guillime. Newly come to Kurthus and murdered on the day of his arrival. Yes, it would have been a simple thing to assume his identity, for even if he were to behave oddly, he would dare question the wisdom of a palpable appointee of an appointment. Still, while this is incontrovertible proof that the Inquisitor is an impostor, we have yet to discern his true identity, or why he has decided to oppose us. We must proceed quickly, Yue, before he learns that his deception has been discovered. So what's the plan? Since Lord Drillamont has already been turned against us, I fear that this anaesthetical alone will not serve to convince him of our claims. But what might persuade a man so quick to disregard the endorsements of two high houses? The cook did say that the Lord listens and respects the opinions of his knights. If a certain knight were to provide testimony that supports our claim... Yes, mayhap that is the only way left to us. Confront Sir Joelot with the evidence you have discovered, and see if it helps him to recall the truth of that night. As a man of the faith, he may find it difficult to cope with such a horrifying revelation. Nevertheless, we must do everything within our power to secure the Enterprise. Well, sorry, my guy. Looks like you're gonna be reliving some past traumas. You're down here. Oh? You have returned. Is there something else you wanted to ask? Well, actually, there's something I wanted to show you. Maybe it'll spark some memories. The Inquisitor's an imposter? Don't be preposterous. That could not possibly be true. He is a paragon of virtue, a dedicated servant of the Fury. You would have me believe that that is all a lie? If you're so certain of your ludicrous story is true, then go and speak with Sir Prunilla. She was at the Eastern Gate that night, and she helped the Inquisitor carry me here. But I will never speak against the man who saved my life. Okay, so I guess we're going to Prunilla. Are they upstairs? Nope. Downstairs. Well, she's hiding. Nope, definitely downstairs. There she is. You! I do not believe I know you, sir. Pray move along and trouble me no more. Well, I did need to bother you for a little bit. Are you in the habit of handing bloody documents to strangers? Why would you show me such a dreadful thing? I know not of it. Not at all. You're acting very sussy. You know, don't you? Fury take me. I pray this day would come. When Sir John gave chase, I followed close behind. He didn't fall. One of those Dravanian abominations lashed out at him. Nearly killed him right then and there. I drew my sword and rushed to his side, straining to see the enemy. But what came from the dark was not a beast, but a voice. He knew things about me, about my family, secrets I have never told another. He said that if I kept his confidence, Sir Joel and I would be spared. But if I defied him, everyone I loved would suffer unimaginable horrors before they died. When at last I agreed to his terms, the man came forward. His robes marked him as an Inquisitor, but I knew him to be false. Together, we carried Sir Jolonot to the infirmary, and on his first night of right front, Inquisitor Guillime was heralded as a hero. Soon after came the accusations. Countless men and women of good moral standing seized whilst in possession of draconian rosaries. As I feared, he was condemning the innocent to death. I wanted to confess your Lord Drillamont, wanted to put an end to the madness, but then I would remember the Inquisitor's threats, and so I did nothing, until Lord Francel was accused. Some time ago, I followed the Inquisitor and found that he kept draconian rosaries in the chest hidden southeast of Whitburn Front. So, I took several from his chest and planted them in the shipment bound for Skyfire locks. As I hoped, they were discovered and considered evidence of a conspiracy against House Halenar, thus exonerating Lord Francel and casting doubt upon others in recent trial. And that is the entire truth, I swear. Helone, forgive me for not acting sooner. So the truth comes out. Guess we better make sure that her story checks out. Which way to go? We'll go this way. I think we found it. A suspicious box. Take it back. That'll be our evidence. I got something you're not gonna like, Drillmont. Why do you persist in this folly? I will not grant you 3 access to the Stone Vigil. Do not make me repeat myself. Well, you might have to think about that after you've seen these 2 things. There had better be a very good explanation for why you are carrying these rosaries. And where did you find this palpable and cynical? Fury take me. The Inquisitor's a heretic? Never before have I heard such an unbelievable tale, but this evidence in your testimony could have no other explanation. I have misjudged you and your friends, Yue, and for that I deeply apologize. I will permit you to enter the outpost, but first, I must needs beg your assistance. Help me and my knights bring this infernal impostor to justice. You got it. That thrice-damned heretic was murdered countless innocents and made a mockery of our laws. Hells take him and his Dravalian allies. I am told he makes for Snowcloak even now, intending to pass judgment yet upon another poor soul whom he has branded a heretic. If we hurry, there may still be time to prevent further tragedy. Lend me your strength, Yue. Together, let us put an end to this impostor's heresy once and for all. You got it. I'm glad to help you stop this guy. So we're going to Snowcloak to stop him. Wrong direction. This way? Nope. Damn. All these exits look the same. Okay, there we go. Let's hope we make it in time. There they are. Now what's going on? You needn't tremble so, my child. The righteous shall enjoy everlasting peace in Halonis halls. Only the wicked. But why? Why must I die? By all that is holy, I swear to you that I have never questioned the teachings of Alone. Inquisitor, release the maid and come with us. Lord Drillimont, what is the meaning of this interruption? You are aware that I am present conducting an interrogation, are you not? Silence, villain! I name thee heretic, murderer of Inquisitor Guillime and countless innocents. You are a traitor to Ishgard, to your own kith and kin. Your sins are beyond measure, beyond redemption. Oh, that face. Ah, grave allegations indeed, but you will find your logic is flawed. How can I betray that which I owe no allegiance? No, Lord Drillimont. My conscience is quite clear, I assure you. I wonder, can you say the same? You whose hands are black with the blood of those who only sin was to question your nation's Christ crusade. You speak to me of Ishgardian innocence? Ha! All are complicit in these crimes, for all live their lives by the Archbishop's lies. But I know you will not hear me, deafened by dogma as you are. If you desire retribution, Lord Drillimont, then come. Let us see how Ishgardian steel fares against Dravalian Fang and Claw. It's definitely going down. Show the heretic no mercy. He must pay for the innocent blood that he spilled. Ignorant swine. Soon you will know the futility of your faith. Oh, he summoned something. Oh, there they are. They're up top. That should help them. Okay, he's fine. Now we can focus on this posture. Do you see, heretic? You and your allies are no match for the might of Ishgard. How wrong you are, Ishgardian. I have been blessed with power far beyond your ken. Come, my brothers, grant me the strength to smite our enemies. What is he doing now? Of course he would turn. I am reborn! Stand your ground. 'Tis but an illusion. That don't look like an illusion to me. A dragon stands before you, yet still you do not flee? Your magics have no power over me, heretic. Speaking of magic, so I might need to boost up my defense. Oh, we got more. Might as well take care of this one first. And they're both after me. Okay, one down. There's another one. No, no, it cannot be. I wonder, can I heal them? Yeah. I got you guys. Give me a second. There you go. But it would be nice if we could take the brunt of the attack. My glamour's dispelled. Your plans lie in ruin, heretic. Choose your words wisely, for they will be your last. You may not recall the many Ishgardians I have sentenced, but the families of the dead will never forget. Blood has been repaid with blood, and for that I am content. My only regret is that you yet live. But your end is nigh, foreigner. The dragons within stone vigil will rend you asunder, and when you are dead, Wiper in front shall fall. Oh, I guess that's where your last words. Defiant to the last. Leave the body for the crows, and its ilk deserves not better. Yue, I must apologize for involving you in this sordid business. You should never have been asked to intervene in Ishgardian affairs of state. Rest assured, I have not forgotten the matter which first brought you into our midst. It's past time that you were reunited with your airship. But this is not the place to discuss such matters. Pray visit me at White Brim Front, and bring your associates. You got it. Back to White Brim and avoiding the big old gator. What a right mess this whole thing is. They just trusted one single man who apparently they thought, was someone of high import without even questioning their motives. Or questioning to see it was them. Also, that's a very nice view of the city of Ishgard. Afoot, I got news! Good news, finally! Where have you been, Yue? The false inquisitor has been slain, has he? Yes, well, his was a tale always like to an end in bloodshed. Though you have overcome the latest in a long line of unfortunate impediments, I would ask you not to revel in your victory just yet. We can celebrate once we have secured the Enterprise. You're not wrong. As I am sure you will agree, it is past time that we entered Stone Vigil. Pay Lord Guillime a visit and remind him of his obligation to us. Sid and I will follow anon. Run from it? Run from the stairs? Run up the stairs. I'm about to say, I can't run from stairs. I would love to, but unfortunately, they're everywhere. We owe you all a great debt of gratitude. Had it not been for you, the heretic masquerading as an Inquisitor Guillime would still be among us, free to prey upon the innocent. I see now that I was a fool to dismiss your claims out of hand. But you must understand, it seemed too much to hope that the Science of the Seventh Dawn still lived. To say nothing of Master Garland. Never have I been happier to be proven wrong. Well, it is gratifying to know that someone has derived a measure of enjoyment from your error. Now, if you have no further objections, we would appreciate it if you would permit us to enter Stone Vigil and retrieve our airship. Yes, of course. It is the very least that I can do, given all that you have done for us. But entering the outpost is the least of your concerns, I fear. You speak of the Devonians that now hold the ruin. In part, yes. I should explain. Shortly after you first arrived, I had my men scour the old records. They confirmed that an abandoned airship had been seized by the soldiers garrisoned at the Stone Vigil in the days following the calamity. As far as we know, I've been able to ascertain it was still in their custody when the outpost was overrun with the dragons. Whether it was damaged or destroyed during the battle, I cannot say, nor can I give you assurances that it had not been removed in the intervening years. For far too long, the ruin has served as a Javanian foothold in Kurthus, from which they have struck out at us with depressing regularity. Though we have pushed them back behind the walls, we have yet to have been unable to drive them out, and I cannot say when that situation will change. Or how it will change. Forgive me, Lord Guillime, but there is no guarantee that you will prevail. In any event, we have not the time to wait. We will secure our property without Ishgardian aid. I see. Well, that may be for the best. I will inform Sir Nathalion of your impending visit. May Helona guide you. Silence. New dungeon? Yes, please. Let's see which way to go. I think it's this way. Here we are. Hail, Yue. Lord Rillamonde has appraised me of the situation. You may enter Stone Vigil whenever you will. Let's go in.